Hello, everyone. Thank you for giving me just a couple moments to talk to you about Stephen and Linda Tavani and the great ministry of Wow Jams. And my name is Michael Pitts. My wife and I, Kathy, founded this church, Cornerstone Church, here in Toledo, Ohio, almost 30 years ago. We started in a little storefront building, and then, things begin to go from there. I found out that over the years that as a church grows, and then sometimes we become, if we're not careful, we could become a little insular. We can spend all of our time really dealing with the people in our church and in our ministry and our leaders, and yet we all have a desire to reach our community. The truth of the matter is, as well, sometimes as pastors, we're not as acquainted with our community and the needs of our community as we might like to think that we are. I think it's an incredible principle because Jesus was acquainted with sorrow and grief, and sometimes we're not as acquainted with the real troublesome areas of our community as maybe we'd like to think that we are. So here we are preaching, and I was talking to people about reaching out and witnessing and all of the things that we do as pastors, only to realize that people sometimes felt intimidated, or I didn't have the schematic, I didn't have the proper program to put them into, or something to rally everyone around. 20-some years ago, we met Stephen and Linda Tavani and went to a Wow Jam, and I looked at it and I said, this is it. This is something that can be all hands on deck. Everybody can get involved, from the most talented to someone who doesn't feel like they have a lot of talents, the young and the old, whether they flip burgers or rock babies, cut hair, fix bicycles. Everybody can get involved in this. And of course, the altar workers and the prayer teams and those that help baptize and home visits. I mean, it's just right there. And God has uniquely anointed Stephen and Linda and their entire team to come in with this divine strategy, impact some of the toughest areas, and see a great move of God. And I'm telling you, one day I looked around at all of the things that we had done, the money that we had spent on chairs, the money that we spent on lights and sound, and the money that we spent building parking lots. And I said to myself, who did we buy all these chairs for? Why did we pave the parking lot? Who did we pave it for? And I thought, if I could take a fraction of all the money that it takes to do that and sow into our community once a year, rally everybody, I find out that it sensitizes the hearts of my people to the people that walk through our doors every week. I find out that everyone is excited, and it mobilizes them, gives them a sense of purpose and a commonality, and it becomes really a part of our culture of reaching out that carries on throughout all kinds of other things throughout the year. I think it does a great thing in the community because it builds the bridge and makes friends with the community. And it helps to tear down sometimes people's misconceptions that the church is only insular, that the church only cares about itself, or that they can't come to church because they don't have the right clothes, or all of the misconceptions. It tears it down because all good things flow through relationship. And man, and when you go into an area and they start seeing a bunch of happy people working together, coming to do something great for them, man, there's like a canopy that just comes over a territory, and the kingdom of God is there in that place. And hundreds of people will, I promise you, will get saved. People will have a great day. They will get saved. People will be baptized. Your church will be on fire. And if I were you, I'd do something about it.